Hi class, Doug Brown here, your professor for legal traditions. Welcome to the new term. I'm excited to have an opportunity to work with each one of you. I wanted to take just a few minutes of your time and introduce myself and kind of discuss the course. If you don't mind, offer just a few tips, and then we'll move on. So again, thank you for taking the course. As I said, I'm excited to have you here. Legal traditions is a little bit of a different type of course. What we will do with the course is it's more of a mixture between the foundations of the law and the Western culture, as well as ethics and morality. So we will explore the history of the law, take a look at where the law started, the roots, if you will, and also really examine ethics and morality and see how it's connected to the law as well as it is different. So if you've had a law course before, chances are you have. If you are a CJ major, Homeland Security, anything to that effect, you've probably had a law course before, certainly an ethics course. This will be a little bit different. It will, as I said, examine those foundations of the law, connect that to ethics. Now, what we did in building this course is we took real world situations. We went out and found examples of situations that had actually occurred out in the world, and we brought that in to the classroom so that you can examine that and then offer your thoughts on those situations, those real incidents. So why do that? Again, we have the text to give you that foundation, or if you've had law or ethics before, to build upon that foundation, and then take what we learn in our text, as well as our outside resources, and build that with real world situations, those things that you would have to deal with as a law enforcement officer. If you work in fire service or EMS, or if you want to work in emergency management, homeland security, um, in the corrections field. No matter what you're doing, there's these ethical situations that we have to deal with every day. So we wanted to partner those and merge those together to give you an opportunity to see what it really looks like. So you'll have that academic foundation as well as be able to think about those actual real world situations. So that's what we're doing here. Hopefully you'll enjoy the course. Yes, it will be somewhat challenging. It's busy. Certainly something that you can do. It's a 400 level course, but it is something that you can do. I'm going to work with you very well. We'll work closely as a team to ensure success in the course. So what's some of the tips? So, well, here are the tips. I've been teaching this course a long time. I served as a subject matter expert in rewriting this course, and here's the things that I've learned from the students in teaching this course for some time. The best way to really make an A in this course is to read all the instructions, read the announcements, read the rubric, follow all of those closely. Read all the text, whether it's the textbook or the information that's posted in the course, or the extra information that I post. Read that information. It's in the syllabus, so follow that syllabus closely. Read that information and pay close attention to what it says. And so if you'll do that and post detailed extended discussions, make sure you check your grammar, make sure you stay close to the material, use APA, cite your sources, use the title references at the bottom, not sources, not works cited, anything like that, but we follow APA. Do those things and you'll be fine. Now, I posted an example of what the discussion boards should look like in the announcement, so please make sure you take a look at that. I do grade from day one. I grade closely from those announcements, the information that should be in there. So if you're concerned about APA, I'll work with you on that, give you some tips. Please make sure that you use the APA links posted in the course, the announcements, as well as our library at SNHU. Fantastic resources there, and just do the best you can. So it's difficult to cut corners in the class and really do well. You really have to pay a close attention to the material, develop those detailed, extended discussions in the initial post, as well as the replies, as well as papers. You really have to pay close attention to detail to really lose that A. So you start out on the first day with an A, and then you know, you just follow those rubrics and instructions and use those tips, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Now, the thing that I like to do with my students is be available for you if you have questions. So I don't just focus on the grade. I really like teaching the material. I really like to assist you with learning the material in APA, those sort of things. So just know that I'll give you a lot of feedback as we move forward. So make sure that you please use the feedback that I give you in the rubrics, the comments, to really help you. Now, also, and I've posted this in the announcements, make sure that you do not use wikis, dictionaries, blogs, anything that's not peer-reviewed. Of course, you can use your book, cite that as in-text citation, but things like Mother Jones Magazine or any of those sort of things, WikiLeaks, unless we're having a discussion about WikiLeaks, Wikipedia, none of that. That's not considered to be peer-reviewed in academia, and so I don't want you to use that. Okay, so why not? So the goal is to get you used to finding those really good references, those really good research materials that you'll need later on as you advance in college. So I really want you to do well with that. But I'm going to help you. Don't stress out if you're watching a video and you're reading the syllabus and the material and you're thinking, what have I gotten myself into? I'm going to call my advisor and drop. Don't do that. Stick with me. We'll make it through it. I'll give you some good feedback, and I'll really work with you to help you do well in the class. And I try to make it fun. I try to make it enjoyable for you so that you learn the material and it's fun at the same time. So hopefully you'll leave here in 8 weeks really feeling like that you got something out of the class and did well. And I believe you will. I believe you will. If you'll use my tips and use those points that I offered there in the announcements, I believe you'll do fine. So, hey, thanks for taking your time. It's about 8 minutes. I don't want to take any more of your time now. Take a look at the course, take a look at the syllabus, the rubrics, instruction, just kind of look around, look at that final project. I've learned that students who take a look at the final project in the beginning of class tend to do a lot better. So we'll talk about that more as we get started. Again, look around, look at the announcements, look at the examples, post them somewhere. You have my phone number, they're in the announcements. My contact information, that is. So call me, email, send me a text, and I'll do everything I can to work with you. And we'll have a good term. I guarantee you'll enjoy the term. I'm going to make it worthwhile, and I'll work hard. If you're up at 3 in the morning, I'll be up at 3 in the morning. I'm doing my best to help you. So thanks again for dropping by, watching my short introduction video. And if you have any questions, give me a shout. Here's to a great term. We will be fine. We'll do this.